continue. As things are constituted right now, do you have faith, like Terrence Knighton does, that the Broncos can go into New England and win? No?
Nope, not at all.
Really?
I don't think. What's the best team in the NFL, Les?
Right now?
Hello?
The Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
Maybe New England.
I'll give you that.
Maybe New England.
Let me rework the question where it fits. What is the best team in the AFC?
New England. Okay.
By far the best team in the AFC.
New England's the best team in the AFC.
What's the second best team?
The Broncos.
Yeah, third best team, Colts, maybe
Pittsburgh.
Cincinnati,
Who knows?
maybe
On
you
any
put
given
Pittsburgh,
Sunday, you know.
Baltimore. But the Patriots, by far, they've won like 47 games in a row at home.
Yeah, and they dominated the Broncos there earlier this year, and I get that. But Wood, it's a different Broncos team now. It's a Broncos team that's playing very well defensively. It's a Broncos, especially in the secondary, and that's what you need to beat Tom Brady. It's a Broncos team that's running the ball better. So if it is cold and windy in New England, as it normally is in December and January, I don't like the way you're looking at me.
No, I'm coming up with the question right now.
If they can run the ball better, and they are running the ball better, maybe they don't have to rely on Peyton so much in bad weather in New England. So why are you so sure New England's going to win this game? Because I'm not with you on this.
You think the Broncos will win the game?
I didn't say that.
That's why I meant.
I think
it's a question mark. Do you think the Broncos can go to New England for the AFC Championship game and win?
I'm not a black and white kind of guy, okay? I think there are a lot of different angles to that question.
This is an opinion
I'm
show.
not going to say yes or no.
You know what you sound like?
What I'm going to say is
me.
Billy Martin on a light beer commercial, on a Miller Lite commercial. I feel very strongly both ways.
You sound like the guy who was coaching the Oakland Raiders in the first Super Bowl. First of all, he said, I wish I could come up with his name. He's the first coach.
Tom Flores?
No, first coach. It was the first game of the Super Bowl, 1966.
Okay.
Oakland played the Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
He told the press during the week, he told his players, and let me look into it. He told his players, remember one word only, Super Bowl. That was number one. He's at a press conference, and they said, well, you know, you run and pass about the same. What are you going to do in this game? You going to pass predominantly, or are you going to run predominantly? And keep in mind, there's a gun pointed to your head, and if you don't answer this question, that gun is going to go off. You know what he said? Oh, about 50-50. Do you know what the entire press corps replied? One word?
What?
Bang. You would have belonged next to that coach. Oh, yeah, I could go both ways. Okay, I am sitting here telling you on this day, that's the day we're talking. What day is this? December 16th.
Tuesday.
2014, on a Tuesday. Today, there's no way the Broncos can go there and win. There's issues. Defensively, they got two linebackers that have been the stars of the last 2 years at the linebacker spot. You'd agree with that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
So they're putting unknown factors. Brandon Marshall
He's going to be back.
Well,
we don't know. He's going to be back by the last regular season game.
How will he be playing? Danny Trevathan was coming back. He got hurt again.
We're talking 5 weeks from now.
Okay, that's number one.
If they play New England in New England, it's 5 weeks from now.
Can this running game? I wrote you this morning and I said, why don't they rest C.J. Anderson? You think he's been overworked, so rest him the last 2 games. Let's see what Jeremy Stewart has. Let's see what.
I don't want to rest anybody the last 2 games.
Okay,
they don't have any seeds secured yet.
Number 3, there are still questions in people's mind all over the country. I heard it from Colin Cowherd today that he doesn't think they can win because everybody's wondering about Peyton Manning's arm and his ability to throw the ball down the field.
Forget what the national guys say. We're here.
You
talked to Peyton over the weekend twice on Friday and Saturday. I see Peyton on Wednesdays and on Sundays. I mean, we know this stuff better than, and I love Colin. Colin's a friend. I love those guys. All right. Mike and Mike, the same thing. But we know better than they do what's going on with our team here. Okay. And this team is a much better team than it was when it went in New England earlier this year.
Okay,
they run the ball better. They defend better. Their secondary is playing very, very well. And against Tom Brady, that's encouraging. And they're building. I think the Broncos. Look, New England is peaking right now. Wouldn't you agree with that? I mean, they're playing as well as anybody can play right now.
You better hope they are. You better hope they're not still
but the Broncos,
on the way to the peak.
No kidding. But the Broncos are starting to peak. I told you that conversation I had with the Broncos executive last week at the charity function. He said, this is what we're doing. We're building to a point where we hope to be peaking at the perfect time. And frankly, I think they're following the blueprint pretty well, Wood. I think they are starting to peak at the right time. I think if they go into New England again,
can I
it's going to be a hell of a game, and it's going to be a lot
factors
closer. It's going to be a lot closer than the game was earlier
And
this
I'll
year.
make each one of these 30 seconds. Number one, John Fox against Bill Belichick. Who you got? Who you got?
Okay.
All right, number
you win
two.
on that one.
Number two, 15 degrees, snowing. A guy just gets out of prison in New England, and he's driving the snowplow.
Talking about Aaron Hernandez?
Not that guy. That'd be the only way he'd get in the stadium is they're chained to the lawnmower or snowplow, and that's the only way. As soon as he gets out of this one, he's got to go be in the other trial. No, 15 degrees, wind chill factor, wind blowing, those two factors. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
John Fox, wind,
Okay.
rain,
And
snow.
by the way, the coach of the Raiders in '66, John Roush.
Thank you very much.
R-A-U-C-H.
Steph. Okay.
All right. We've got to go to another subject. We're going to come back and talk a lot more Broncos and New England a little bit later. But right now we have to switch to what we watched
Rockies.
last night. What a disaster we watched last night. Another guy we know pretty well, Jay Cutler.